See, you too shall see, situ, in situ. We have recognized this circle and we will rush toward an opening which you have provided for us, which is much appreciated. We have so much we want to share. And we shall start this talk with you per the word which Kiren has mentioned is situ, situ, in situ, situations. We appreciate your ability to have created this situation of which this circle is a fruit. Your talk of circles, communities, and gatherings is key toward your evolution, toward your progress, toward your gress, towards your transgression of past institutional structures which may hinder, and while providing solace, do not serve your continuing growth in light. These opportunities of being in situations, we would like to expand this thought, this scene of situations. In situ, in situ, is the phenomenon of finding yourself consciously in a situation, in a relation, generally speaking, between other humans, or perhaps with other beings, animals, material objects as well, a situation. And to be aware of the dynamic of your own selves in that situation, in situ, and to, shall we say, borderline. These are initial practices to create that chalk circle within yourselves, around yourselves, where you may delineate your time to practice. And it need not be that dogmatic. Your time for awareness. For example, this circle, as you so beautifully put it, Kiren, is a situation. You as humans have the ability to create situations in which you may invite both material and non-material presences in communion. And we offer that this awareness, once tweaked, can be used in ways and experienced in ways that can enhance your entire species. Situ, sit, you, as a nation. Your potentials rest in you, with you, among you. around you. This realm is unbounded. And without light is perhaps imperceptible. This is why we are here to offer light, enlightened understanding, insight toward your darkest corners. For this is important work. Your species has been developing for millennia. The steps have been prescribed: caves, fire, allegory, thought, technology, AI, quantum. This is all a trajectory which you have accomplished over time and is welcomed, applauded, noted with open arms. You, my dears, are ready. Some of you more than others. This is our task. This is our calling to you. And you may say for us as well, we share in the calling of all, the alling, the cosmic connectors calling. However, there is no necessary requirement to have us as a collective in your life, in your lives. Each of you is capable of this integrity, of touching base with your nature, your own calling, to join with us in knowledge, in spirit, in this ultimate destination toward ever evolving awareness, consciousness, this ever expansion, which is characteristic of the cosmos. We all share in this basic efflorescence, find joy, look for joy, for that is a seed, and joy has been seeded on your planet. For as much as you cultivate the material fruits to the same degree that cultivation is required, farming, you call it, agriculture, your food. There is a contemporaneous cultivation of your hearts and minds. We ask that now, when many of you are in a position of ease, that you allow your attention to settle on your heart seeds, using your mind, working with your heart to call out that growth. For as you call out that growth, light becomes more present. Growth, you have recognized this, have you not? Growth and light, they are peas in a pod. While there are opportunities for gestation, of course, darkness and light, light and darkness, the expansion is very much in cooperation with light. We have spoken of this information, light, energy. This is no surprise for your species. Your research, your searching has now enabled you to feel comfortable with this understanding of light in a more profound, shall we say, sense of what exactly light does. We ask you to perhaps investigate photosynthesis, and we shall circle back to photos, photons, photoluminescence. There is much Mm. 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 Feeling, feeling photos, feeling photos. We shall touch upon this as this notion of film, film. You yourselves are now in a technological medium whereby you see a screen with the presences of material bodies which are in non-material presence. This is a point of awareness, recognition that we would like to expand, as it is often overlooked. The use of technology and the interface of that technology with your own brains and hearts, and how that technology activates. There was discussion earlier about a photograph which may have been taken years in the last century, and yet the material presence, which is no longer, which we may say is non-material, is brought to awareness, brought to presence through the technology of film. And the result of this apprehension is no less meaningful than if the subject of the photograph had entered your room. Now, you are in the habit of privileging the presence of 3D bodies, as it should be, as it has been for your survival. But you now find yourselves at a juncture where 3D presence is no longer necessary for your survival. Now, this is not apparent for all. However, the maturation of your epoch is so. It is not for all at the same time, but nonetheless, the process, and many of you do not see progress, but the process is indeed underway. So we offer that this contemplation, this awareness of non-material presence surrounds you. The photographs you take of family members, the mementos, the reminders, the talismans. These are all active and alive. So we, again, offer this notion to any and all of you to be aware of the activities in which you engage that are non-material. This is a useful awareness, for we understand the occasions for preparation are at hand. The choice lies with you. And many of you deal with fear, so much fear, fear. This block towards understanding is understandable. It is not primitive, for we have had many instances of contact, and these instances have remained in your historical documentations. There is no mystery.